Hey, everybody. Today we're going to be doing some work on the 4Runner. This is my helper, Caleb. Caleb's going to be helping me today, so let's get to work. Woo!
Okay, for real though, we are going to be working on the inside of the 4Runner. We are going to be putting window panels up, which, let's see, that one is going to be this one. So these are going to mount, here you can just let it sit on that speaker. They're going to mount up like this, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use my speaker anymore. I was hoping to do this one so it would like anchor the speaker solid, but I don't want to do just one. You think I should do just one? I wonder, because this surf mat is not usually supposed to be in here. So if we have the surf mat and the carpet back.
Was that voice cut right there?
Yeah, so here, hold that. Let me see this. I don't know. I think it's going to be too close. Do I want panels or do I want the speaker in here? Because I could always put my other sub back in there. But then I don't get any use out of this, and this one sounds really good. I think you're right. I think we'll do that side first, and then we'll measure. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
To see how far that actually goes down on that side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this side first. We'll measure to see where the height is on there to see if it'll work for the hidden incognito sub. So first thing we're going to do is clear out the mats, the cargo cover, and then we'll start pulling panels and get that, I don't know if you see my finger, that whole side panel completely off. Okay, so far we've pulled off this lower panel. We took out all the mats. We pulled off this bracket, which is this one.
And this little clipper thing.
Oh, does that undo? Does that just unscrew?
Yeah, I just unscrewed.
I don't know if that comes with the panel or not. It might come with the panel, so that might actually be okay to stay. But we'll find out in a second. We pull out that, which is the bracket for the
We have to get this
side cover, yeah. So now we just have to pop this panel off. Oh yeah, we pulled the dome light out. So I got everything sitting over here on the floor. We're going to pop this off, pop that panel off, the dark colored one.
I think this one's held on by like the door jamming bottom too.
We'll find out. If we can just get it off, I'm just going to have to pull it out. And then this one should just pop out. So we'll be right back. Okay, side panel is off. And it actually only took like 5 minutes. So now we're going to get ready. I think we're going to drill out this hole, and this hole. I think it's the two outer holes for the riv nuts. So we'll be doing that next. Okay, I got the riv nut gun out. I've actually never used this before, so I figured I would drill a test hole and try it. Because this is supposed to be the hole I'm going to do, and I figured I would do one right next to it. So I did. I drilled it out with the 1/8 inch pilot bit first, then chased it with the 25/64, which is what they say to use. And I put the riv nut in the hole. Oh, actually on this first, and then put it in there. And then I'll show you how sturdy it is. So it feels pretty good. So now I'm going to do it on this hole for real. So I just like drilling extra holes in my 4Runner for the heck of it. But I wanted to test out the riv nut gun on a different spot before I did a legit spot and mess it up. So now that I know how to use it, I'm going to put my hole here and here. It's the two outside holes. I'm going to show you how I did it. I actually just drilled this out. So you can see that the bit goes in there, nice and smooth. So then, with this open, I'm going to go ahead and screw this on. Oh, hold on. This one's actually a little tighter. Let me just test fit this. Okay, so the rib nuts that they gave me are bigger. So, let me check something. So, the ones that they gave me are the same thread and stuff, everything, but the rib nut seems like a little heavier duty than the ones I had, so I just put the drill bit in there and kind of wobbled this to hair, and now it actually fits. It fits good, so it's ready to go. So I'm going to load it up. Hopefully it's flat. Unscrew it.
Need a little loose.
And this one is actually sloppy compared to the one I did. But I wonder if it'll tighten up. Oh, it doesn't. So I don't think the rib nuts they gave me are that great. Try to put some more torque on it.
Oh yeah, it already looks a lot better.
Okay, I think that might have did it.
It's like not even wiggling anymore.
I did it. So I just
That
backed
seems
it out
better
a
than the
little
first one.
bit and put a little more heat on it, and now it's good. So I'm going to repeat it for this hole right here, and then they'll be done for the lower mounts. And then what you do is you have to drill holes in the panel that's sitting next to Caleb,
On Caleb.
so that these extensions can go through there. We put it back on, and then we actually drill through the panel for the upper mounts. So we'll be back in just a few. Okay, so then what I did on this back panel, since we're not using this mount and this mount, you take and you drill a pilot hole right through the center. I'm sure you see that, right through the center of this. So now we can flip it over. Actually, no, now we can put it on here and then drill those holes out to fit the diameter of this. So it'll fit nice and smooth coming out these points. So we'll do that. Okay, got the first one in there. So now we just got to do the exact same thing for that pilot hole. Okay, this one's done. Look at that fit. Looks factory. So now I got to get the mock the thing up so we can figure out where the top mounts go. Okay, so I got it just mounted with the two bottoms, and then now you put these brackets up here on the top, and so now what you got to do is you have to mark where these standoffs are going to go. And what you got to do is just take like your pilot drill bit, push it up through here and make a mark of where you're going to drill, and then just go ahead and start drilling your clearance hole for this. And then once you got that done, you can drill your hole for your rib nut. So it sounds like it might be a little harder to get a perfect clean hole like the lower ones, because you don't really have a hole that's already back there to do, but we'll try. So one thing they don't tell you exactly what to do, because you need to kind of figure out where you want this panel to sit. So right now you can push it to where it hits the glass. So what you want to do is pull it out to where you're comfortable with having it, and then take into consideration and mark it from that point on. So I'll probably pull it out just a little bit away, like maybe ½ inch or 1 inch away from the glass, right there, mark the holes and drill them. So right now it's just slightly bolted up, but that's about where it's going to be. Okay, they're all done. They're up here. Got one right there. Got one right there. And then I got this and this. So now I'm going to put the panel back in. And I'll show you what it's like when it's all... Okay guys, I'm done. I'm tired. And I'm not going to lie. This was a huge, huge pain. I know that it seemed like everything was going awesome, which it was, until the top mounts. And the riv nuts were tight, but then when threading in the standoffs, they spun free, which created so much more work. But after cussing and screaming at it for a while, taking it on and off like a zillion times, reinforcing the riv nut holes, cutting these holes way too big and looking nasty, this one is on and it's solid. And after getting it in and measuring, it is not going to be able to fit with this. So now I'm having a real dilemma, because I really like this. These are hard to find. So I don't know if I'm putting it on the other side yet. But for now, this one is in. It's super solid. I don't even know if you can really tell from the outside. No, it's too dark. But now I can start mounting stuff to it. And I haven't tried this yet. So, let's see. Looks like it'll still work. Just catches a little bit over there. But it looks like I can still close it. It goes right over the speaker. So you can tell if this sits flush with the speaker, this hangs down a good 1.5 inches. So unless I were to cut the other panel, put this back. Unless I was to cut this panel right here, maybe cut off this whole bottom row, it might fit over there. But I'm still thinking that these mounts right here will interfere with this. So I'm going to see what all I can fit on this. I'd like to fit like a fire extinguisher, first aid kit, maybe like a flashlight or something else. I don't know. Toe strap. I'll see what I can fit. But for now, I think it's just going to be that panel. And then this one can wait. So that's it. Fully mounted, fully painted in the butthole. And I'll give you guys an update later when I actually put stuff on it. But that's it. I'm calling it quits. I'm tired. Got really frustrated. That was a pain in the butt. It's done. I guess I can say I did something this weekend. Also, wasting this new I'm a nerd. Bye.